Hello everybody and a very good evening, good afternoon and good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby and it is the final show of our third day of our Club Inspired Jubilee event, and we finish in style with an amazing launch day. We've got the brand new Grande Edge Swirl dies with a 25% saving. If you didn't see the sneaky peek on these earlier on Wake Up Call, boy oh boy are you in for a treat. Before we get into all of that though, I must just remind you that it is the third day, as I say, of our Club Inspired Jubilee event. If you haven't yet joined the club, you need to do it, and it's particularly good to do it during this event because if you do join the club, not only are you going to get 20% off your first order, but you'll also get £5, $5 or €5 added into your account at the end of the event as well, which is amazing. And of course, like I said, 20% off that first order. So lots of reasons to be joining up and shopping with us. All the other reasons that you need to be in the club are coming up for you because we've got 3 for 2s across the website. So 3 for 2s on things like your craft room essentials, like adhesives. We've also got 3 for 2s on Gemini accessories as well. So all of those things like your plates, storage bags, all of those things which you need to stock up on, you can get on a 3 for 2, plus select paper and card as well. So lots of reasons to be stocking up. Now, here's the other thing. You've also got the opportunity when you shop with us to receive double points on all your orders as well. So again, you're going to be seeing discounts, but you're not going to be penalised because you're still going to get double points on everything that you shop for. This is all up until the end of play on Sunday, and we're going to be throwing free gifts into all orders as well. If you spend over £10 or $10, the free gifts change each and every day. So you basically don't have to think to yourself, well, I've already got the free gift. I spent £10, $10 yesterday. You won't have got this one if you haven't spent £10 or $10 today, because this is different to the gift that we had yesterday. I think it's the best free gift that we've done so far, if I'm being honest with you. It's the portable craft tool bag. You'll get that on all orders over 10. So the majority of the items that we've got tonight as well will qualify you for that. And if that wasn't good enough for you, you've also got half price shipping as well. That's for US customers. Plus, if you're shopping in the UK, free standard shipping for UK customers as well. So plenty of reasons to be shopping. You know, you can't really get much more than that, can you? What about, though, adding into all of that, a goodie bag? Now, for today, tomorrow and Sunday, we are going to be giving you the opportunity to win a goodie bag simply for leaving a comment. You know, like how you do each and every day? Yeah, you leave a comment, we pick one of you at random to win a goodie bag each and every day. You can comment in any of the 3 shows. We'll be picking the winner sometime in this show. So if you can get the comments in a little bit earlier, that might be the way to go. But I'll show you today's goodie bag. One lucky person who's commented today, either on Facebook or YouTube, will win this bag. It contains your metallic paint markers. It contains some acrylic paint markers as well, which are fantastic. You've also got your ultimate card making compendium. That's in the goodie bag, along with a beautiful set of floral stamps, along with an absolutely beautiful stencil set from the Sarah's Rose Garden collection, along with a beautiful stamp set of winter florals, and you've also got a beautiful happy tag set here, which is going to allow you to create those beautiful tags you can see on the back. If you want to stand the chance... Oh! You've also got pom-poms from the Violet Studio range. I think that is it. Yes. If you want to stand the chance of winning that, get commenting right now. All you got to do is say hello. All you got to do is tell us how much you love the deals. All you got to do is tell us where you're from. Say hello. It's not difficult at all, and you could be winning that bag. I'll announce the winner in just a little while. Now, as I said, we're launching that brand new die set, which you guys I think are going to absolutely love. But it is not just me on this launch. Oh no, I am here with the lovely Michelle McCarthy. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excited about the launch?
Yes, so excited. I love these dies. They are just fabulous. Shall I show you some samples?
Do it.
I'll show you some samples. That was like a bit of a tongue twister. I nearly got that all wrong. Show you some samples. I sort of went off Sean Connery.
Show me some samples. Oh, yes.
welcome to the show, everyone.
Yes.
So these Grande Swirl edge dies are absolutely beautiful. So they cut out, so you can just have it nice and simply on the front of your card. So that's just in some black matte card there. Or you can sort of paper piece it back in, because it sort of cuts on the edge. So this has been cut on the edge of the green and the white, and then paper piece back in because it's been cut out separately in gold. So then you've just paper pieced that back in. And then so you can just matte and layer those up. So this has got some silver glitter card as a drop shadow behind it, and then some inks. Or again, you can be putting it, again, it's on the edge. We've used some acetate behind this one. And then again, when you open that one up, you've got it underneath as well. Wow. That's absolutely beautiful. So that's Monica's that. I absolutely love that one. This is beautiful. So that's using those things that Debbie made a mess with.
Oh, the gilding flakes.
Gilding flakes, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. I see what you're pointing at.
I just couldn't think of it at all. But so yes, so just beautifully, you can put those gilding flakes on absolutely everything. You really can. And that has just been cut into that piece of card, and then a separate piece of black just put in.
Oh yes,
so this has been paper pieced. I love this one. This is absolutely beautiful. One on each side. And again, so yeah, bringing all your different colours of card in. Don't just think black and white or inking them up. And I love this. So on the front of that little journal there, and again using those gilding flakes. I remembered it that time. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is.
Fantastic.
So yeah, so that is those Grande Swirl edge dies.
And for those of you who haven't yet twigged and seen, I'm sure you have, look at the price. Look at the price. Look at that. Yeah. £19.18 if you're platinum, $23.88. So the price is, well, it's 25% off on a launch. You know, we never bring you these full price on a launch. We always give you a discount. 25% is massive for a launch. But the brilliant thing, of course, is you get another 20% off if you're platinum. If you've signed up today to Club Inspire and this is your first purchase, you'll get that price as well. But as well as the price being low, you're still going to get your double points, and you're going to get your free gift with this particular deal as well. I'll quickly show you all of the dies that you're going to get, and then we'll do a few hellos and we will get cracking. But it's a lovely collection, and hopefully you've seen just from the cards that Michelle was showing you there that you've got plenty of versatility with these. When I first saw them, my mind was initially sort of drawn to that whole thing of creating like a beautiful watercolour background and then just cutting them out in black and using them as like a silhouette on the front of the card, which you can absolutely do. But hopefully you've seen from the cards that Michelle's just shown you there too that, you know, you've got plenty of scope to use these in so many different ways, even for doing a bit of paper piecing like a lot of you guys were talking about earlier on. Much excitement about the two sort of flourish dies that we've got in here as well. I think a lot of these will match up with a lot of those papers that you've got from Sarah's various collections. This one here again proved popular, the timeless florals, a little bit earlier on. Lots of people mentioning about you know, paper piecing certain elements of that particular die, which I absolutely love. And then the fancy filigree. Again, a few of you mentioning that you've been waiting for sort of this sort of die to come, and it's finally arrived within this bundle. As I've said, I think this is going to fly out of the door. It was already busier from Wake Up Call early this morning. If you want to wait on this, you can do, but like I was saying earlier on, if you see a product that you love, get it in the next 3 days, whatever you do, because chances are some of the products will still be available come next week, but you won't get double points on the deals and you won't get free gifts either. That's the other thing to mention, of course, as well. If you like this collection and you've got your eye on the tote bag, the free gift, get it today, because if you wait tomorrow, yes, you will still get a free gift, but it won't be this. It'll be a different one. So if you definitely want to get that tote bag, grab it today, this collection, and you are laughing. As always, you can get in touch with us. Still keep the comments coming coming through because we haven't done the draw yet to find out who is going to win that goodie bag simply for commenting. Get in touch on Facebook and YouTube. Superstar Susie is on the socials tonight. And who is in? Boy, oh boy, there's tons of you. Okay, quick roll call. So Pammy's here, Mary Reno, Jenny Barger, Suzanne Ware, Miriam Robinson, Georgianne Curley, Monica's in, Sarah Brown's in from Australia. Linda J. Turner says good morning from Sacramento. Linda Armstead is in. Yolanda's in. Mary Pat 1000. Sarabi's mum is in from Texas. Suzanne Dawn says, I can't believe I've managed a full day today crafting and watching Crafter's Companion. What a great day. Jackie Pickard is in from Nebraska. Saya Risky says hello from Illinois. Paula Precious is in from sunny old York. Paula Precious. I like that. Stacey says hi from central New York. Dragon325 is in from Michigan. Linda Price says hello from South Carolina. Free gift? Yes, please. Ben McCarthy is in. Good evening, Ben.
For a change. He very rarely tunes in. He very rarely tunes in. No, not very often.
Ben, by the way, I've had about 4 more of those blondies today. Sharon Gruff Lindell says, I've ordered today's launch without hesitation. They're beautiful. Deborah Allen says, excited to see this launch. And Nick Connie says, greetings from New Jersey. Hello, Lady McCarthy and Lord Ben and the Royal Chamberlain's office. Who's in the Royal Chamberlain's office today? I can tell you, we have got Jamie and George, also Erin and Willow. It is stacked in there today. It's absolutely packed with talent. Kerry says, can't say no to these at this price. And Jenny Briggs says, the snowdrop will be lovely with the winter white collection. I think you're missing a trick today. If you don't pick these up, a super versatile collection. And to show you how super versatile they are, we have got the first of Michelle's 9 demos she's going to be doing over the course of the next 2 hours. Michelle.
See, they all know already that I ain't got 9 demos. They're like, Michelle, 9 demos? Really?
Even if
Is
you
it
did.
a 5-hour-long show?
Yeah, even if you did, it'd be like 3 or 4. I reckon you'll get 5 in, won't you?
I've got enough. So if I get through them quickly, I've got plenty.
Yeah.
And if I get carried away talking, we'll just have fun.
Yeah, that's not like you.
So I'm going to, I know it's not like me at all to talk. No. Timeless Florals, we're going to use this one first. And again, so I was saying earlier, you take them out and they're a lovely size. So this one's just under 6 inches tall, and it's 2.5 inches wide at its widest points. And I'll show you it. So it cuts out fully. You've got the cutting edge all the way round, so it's absolutely just going to cut fully out of whatever you're placing it into. So, sack the juggler.
Scared the life out of me.
I was just making sure that you're awake.
Well, I am now.
You are now. Yeah. I do apologise.
That was like the other day when I came out of the green room and Debbie was walking in and she fell through the door and went at me. Whew, heart just jumped out my chest.
I was just making sure that everyone was paying attention. That's all. I was making sure that Becky wasn't asleep on the sofa.
Oh, yeah. Becky stayed with us from the earlier show because, well, here's the thing. I don't make a big deal of it, but she really wants to win Demo of the Day. She said that she's here to make sure that she does. And I don't know what she's going to do if she doesn't, but she's sat on the sofa over there. It's a bit #orcs. Hi, Becky. Hi. She's, yeah. Don't fall asleep. You'd never do that, would you?
So you can see what I mean. So it cuts out. So if I brought a different colour in, so I've cut this one, oh, it's the wrong one. So if I cut that one out, obviously in the correct one, and place that back in a different colour,
yeah.
It looks fabulous. It really does. I will show you that a little bit later. But it does look absolutely lovely. So I'm just going to cut this out again in this colour. Just checking that I've got all my bits. That's not big enough. Let me cut another piece.
Is there a bit of friendly rivalry between you and Becky today then for the demo of the day?
Friendly?
Oh.
Maybe. No, always friendly.
Yeah. I mean, you got one in for the demo of the week anyway already, haven't you? So.
Oh, I have.
Your nitwit positivity.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow Becky to have a chance at getting today.
And you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 5 stars on the board.
And
I think Craig's in the lead, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Debbie Fisher's got 8 as well. Craig and Debbie, then Debbie and Michelle, and Jan. Oh no, then Debbie, then Michelle and Jan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing really well at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Well,
And
and
then-
then you up.
Yeah. And then I think Craig's cheated. Pretty sure he didn't have that many. He's got more stars than there is weeks.
Some of those are stars of the month, though, aren't they? as
Yeah,
well?
these are
Silver
cool.
ones.
I'll let him
Those
off.
glittery ones.
I mean, he's got 4 stars of the month there. There's only 3 months gone. Yeah, really.
He's got 2, hasn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
That's a point. 6, 7. There's 8 stars of the month up on there.
There is. I told you someone was cheating. So I've cut this out in some cream texture cardstock and I've placed it in so you can see what I mean now. You can pop that back in there and then what you're going to carry on and do if you want is then you're going to go in and paper piece or just place it onto a different cardstock. So then you've got those 3 different, you can't see there really because it's another blue. There you go, look. So you can really have fun with these. So I've got 3 different cardstocks there and it looks absolutely fabulous. So let me just move all these to the side. So I'm going to bring my dotty in. Just going to get a piece of spare card. And then I'm just going to have this mirror card as my drop shadow behind this.
A few more hellos. Pam joins us from Pacific Northwest. Sarah Kay says, the swirls swaddled into my cart. And checked out. They swaddled in. Gloria Papriel says, hi from sunny. Now, I say Redcar, but up here they pronounce it Redcar, don't they?
Oh, is it?
Redcar.
Okay.
Redcar. Kathy Leggieri joins us from Florida. Connie Kiebert from Post Falls, Idaho. LQM joins us from San Jose. Do you know the way? Rhonda joins us from Oak Park, Illinois. Julia Wend joins us from Oregon, Liquid Sunshine in Oregon. And Sarah Brown in Australia says, I'm loving your nails, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
Jubilee nails.
I've nicked Becky's badge as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Best in show.
Oh, she didn't even know. She just showed rude.
Well, she'd left it on display. I had to wear it because it's so pretty.
Oh, I'm coming round.
They're great.
Hey?
So you're definitely first place because you're higher up. So like you'd be on the middle one.
No, but in rosettes, red's first, isn't it? In like horsey rosettes, I'm pretty sure. Blue's second. Yeah, blues for taking part. Story of my life, that is. Story of my life. Let's just give him something to shut him up. And, you know, he's tried his hardest. He's not great, but, you know.
He put the effort in.
He put the effort in, yeah. Well done on your win.
Thank you very
Yeah, very, very nice.
So all I've done is I've brought my Sandstorm water reactive ink in and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit and I've layered it up first because it just gives it that little bit of added strength when I go on with this, just to make sure that I'm not bending those little edges back and stuff. And I'm just going to go around the edges and just add. And I know you think I'm using Sandstorm on cream and you're not really going to see it, but you really do. It stands out a lot more than you would think.
Jules W says, I've ordered mine early this morning. I can't wait to use them. Beth Falone says, these die cuts would be beautiful on scrapbook layouts. That's a great shout. Isn't
Yes, yes.
Good shout, I like that. Love the blue paper, says Elizabeth. And Julia says, juggler, don't quit your day job. That was from earlier, wasn't it?
Right, so I've got my sentiment this time, so I'm putting it there, so everyone keep your eye on it.
Oh, yeah. Did you find the other one in the end?
It was, so the piece of scrap paper that I was using earlier, it was stuck to that and I'd put it over there, so it did turn up in the end. So I've got some, again, that lovely matte mirror card. So that's from those luxury cardstock packs that we've got. So you get the matte mirror, the mirror and the glitter in those. They're absolutely beautiful. So this is the ice blue. I've just got some blue pearlescent from one of the 12 by 12 packs, and then just some patterned paper. And the little bag that I'm going to make, so I'll bring you this in, it's from the USB project kit, so I've just got my little step-by-step printed out there, but that's where this little bag is from.
Okay.
So let me just get all these scarves, and you can see I made one of these actually I think last week, but it was a lot bigger than this one, but this smaller one is the one with the instructions on the USB. But literally that is all you're doing, and you're going to bring your sides up and you've got a nifty little gift bag. So let me just scar those as well, or burnish those. Right, before I put it together, I'm going to mat and layer these up. In fact, before I do, tying it all in, I'm just going to ink those edges up on there as well.
Okay.
This Sandstorm and the browns are nice to use if you're doing vintagey style projects. They give you that sort of old photo effect on the edges. You know, when you pull the old photos out and they're all brown. And do people even have photos anymore, or is everything on someone's phone or computer?
I think a lot of them are on phones and computer, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can get those. I don't know if they're still a thing because I'm so far behind with like tech and modern stuff. But there used to be where you could get those digital photo frames that you could put up, and then they'd just like scroll through all of the photos. But I miss that. I think that you know, it's a great opportunity to print off photos and make little picture collages and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of the stuff that happens these days is. I don't know how I can put it. Everything's a bit too instant, really, isn't it?
It really is.
Do you remember the thrill of taking your camera on holiday, taking the pictures, and then having to wait a few weeks to see what the pictures would be like?
And there were always really, really dodgy pictures in there. Someone was either looking the wrong way.
Speak for yourself. Sorry, dodgy like. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. There'd always be some terrible ones in there.
Yes, which was half the fun, because then you've got those pictures forever that you embarrass each other with. Yeah. You know, like you're just in the middle of talking with you know, mouthful of food, and your mum takes that picture. You bit of a garmless look on your face. Yeah.
But also things like, I mean, we chat about this all the time, don't we? But going to the video store, like it used to be Blockbusters, wasn't it, back in the day? When the new film used to come out on a Friday or whenever it was, and just, you know, driving down there, walking down there, and that whole sort of feeling of anticipation that you may or may not get the movie that you wanted to get, depending on how many people have been down there. And then 9 times out of 10, I'd always miss out on the movie that I wanted and end up renting something absolutely terrible. Oh dear. Oh yes.
Oh, that was annoying.
People not rewinding their videos. Be kind, rewind. Yeah. Hashtag be kind, rewind. Yeah. Like back in the day when you used to wait for a Sunday for the charts to come out, didn't you? The top 40. Yes, and you were there with your cassette, ready to record the song, and you had to time it just right so that you didn't get the annoying DJ talking. Oh yeah, miss those days.
But he always used to talk over the end of the song.
Yeah, they'd never let it leave, even if it was like a completely sort of cut finish song. Yeah. Yeah, they'd always talk. Almost like they did it on purpose.
I think they did.
Oh, I do.
So you had to tune in again next week to try and re-record it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Suzanne says, I do get a few printed out every so often. I love actual photos.
Yeah. There's nothing like getting your old box of photos out and having a good look through them. Although mine's in, my mum's was always in an old OXO tin.
What?
All the photos in an old OXO tin. You know OXO gravy?
OXO cube.
I know.
Used to keep our photos in the gravy?
No, just the tin, not in the gravy. You know, it wasn't like swimming in gravy and the pictures are in there.
That's how that actually developed them. Well, so she used to keep the tin when she'd finished with the gravy granules?
Yeah, she used, I don't know why she had a huge tin of OXO, those, you know, OXO cubes, aren't there? Yeah. But she did, she must have just really liked gravy, can I say?
Some people put like, had the like OXO cubes as like drinks, didn't they? To drink them.
Yes.
Bovril, yeah, but OXO as well. I'm sure people used to drink OXO. No? My mum used to make it for us, an OXO. I mean, the salt in those, can you imagine here, have a drink of gravy? Yeah, have a mug of gravy. Do you want a tea or coffee? No, I'll have a gravy.
Do you know, the more I talk about my childhood, the more I realise maybe I shouldn't.
That's why I love being on the show with you, because you just talk so much random stuff. Sorry to call your childhood random, by the way.
Oh, I've got many more where that comes from.
Oh dear. I'm at the best day with you and Becky today. If I had like you two, the most random people to chat to about stuff. Never short of a story or two, these two.
You don't get chatter like you do with me and Becky.
I kind of wish now that I still could still drive up here so I could come and stay in the house when you two are there to come and listen to the chats. Which go on. Oh,
so,
dear.
There we go. That is my first little project with one of those beautiful Grande flourishes.
So lovely, and lots of you just saying how much you've enjoyed this collection, that you've bought it already. Joy says, hi all from Riverdale. Hi Joy Sampson. Hi Ben, hi Michelle, hi crew, and all of the team. Leonie Peters just saying, to me, Crafter's Companion leads with the versatility of their dies. It does, this is such a versatile collection. At least four more, probably maybe 8, but at least 4 more demos to come from Michelle over the course of this show, and we'll keep going through and showing you all of those samples as well, so you can get an idea of how you can use these dies within your makes. Gwen Terry's in, the Riddler saying aloha everyone, hope all is well. Anjam F joins us from Frankfurt, Germany, saying lovely dies, guten Abend. Michelle, this is fab, says Joy Sampson, the first of many fab demos. Betty says, I got my order placed along with 3 other things I wanted, and I got my freebies. I'm a happy camper. I have to go back to work. Well, thank you, Betty, for shopping with us. Look at this collection though, absolutely stunning is this. You're going to get all the dies you can see right there, and of course you qualify for your free gift as well, which is that amazing tote bag. If you spend £10 or $10, that's the gift, but the gift only for today. It will change tomorrow. Right, also on the show, you know, if you're getting beautiful dies like this, you might want to stock up on your cardstock. So let's have a look at some beautiful card that we've got available for you as well. So we've got 2 sets for you of our Centura Pearl luxury cardstock. We've got the warm collection, which is absolutely beautiful. It's 90 sheets in total, and do you know what? It's fantastic for the fact that you're getting 90 sheets, 30 sheets of course within each pack, but you've got different style of our Centura Pearl cardstock. So you've got the glitter cardstock, non-shed glitter of course, so if you like the look of glitter but don't like the feel of it, you're absolutely fine with this particular cardstock because it's all encapsulated. You're going to get 10 sheets of the red in our mirror card, and then you've got 10 sheets in the matte mirror as well. So that's 30 sheets of your red. Then you've got the gorgeous gold as well. Same here again. So 10 sheets of your matte mirror, 10 sheets of your mirror, and 10 sheets of that gorgeous glitter card. And then lastly is your green. I mean, a lot of people I think would look at this and think it's perfect for Christmas makes, Christmas cards. I mean, absolutely right. But of course, you'll be using this all year round too. But if you are thinking about getting ready for Christmas makes, we'll be doing our Christmas next month, won't we, here at Crafters TV. That is a lovely collection to go for. Great price again today too. You're saving almost £10, almost $16, £15.98 platinum, or $25.52. And I won't stop saying this because it's so important that you know you're going to get that free gift as well, because it's over £10 or $10. That's into your basket if you jump in and grab the warm tones. We've also got the cool tones for you as well. Have I made that up, or is it called the cool tones? Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was. Not like me to make things up. This is a lovely collection, bit more. So if you're thinking with like a Christmas hat on here, you're looking at that first set and thinking like traditional Christmas. This one's got a bit more of a contemporary Christmas feel to it, if you like. However, just a lovely range of colours again to use in all your makes. If you can stretch to it, you might want to go for both of these because the colours that you're going to get across the ranges are fantastic. So that's your purple. Again, 10 sheets of each. You're then going to get your gorgeous ice blue. So the silver is the glitter card this time around, but you're also going to get 10 sheets of your mirror card in the blue and 10 sheets in the matte mirror. And then you've also got your luxury pack in this silver. And once again, 10 sheets of each of those beautiful designs. Double points on all of that, of course. £15.98 or $25.52 is your price. Cleo G just saying these dies are to die for. I see what you did there. They're just beautiful, these deals, plus half price shipping. What else can I say? I know, I mean, it's good, isn't it? It's good here. Half price shipping for our US customers, free standard shipping for UK customers as well. Brenda Weiss says, I'm watching from Pennsylvania and I love all of your shows. I got my order in, but now I get to see lots of goodies and lots of inspiration as well. And Yolanda says, yes, I love that Pearl Luxury Cardstock. Pammy also saying, these are my favourite paper collections, the Luxury Cardstock collection. Stock up, don't miss out. And as I say, see anything that you want, get it today or certainly in the next 3 days to take advantage of all of those added benefits that we're talking about as part of our Jubilee extravaganza. But let's get back for another demonstration from the lovely Michelle.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So we're going to use the Elegant Flourish this time. And I must admit, I think this one is my favourite. It's, I think, the simplest out of the four. But it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've got some, again, I think it's a hint of gold, our Centura Pearl. Folded it over and I've just got a 6x6 card base. And I'm just going to pop this round about there. And I'm going to tape it in place because I want it to cut out exactly there. So again, if you're using our low/high tack tape.
Low/high tack?
Low/high tack, yeah. I always try to tape it onto the bit that is going to be your waist.
Oh, okay.
It just makes life a lot easier.
You can de-tack it a bit though, can't you, before you stick it?
You can, so you can just either untack it by just tapping it on your clothes, it just takes that extra stick away, or when you're peeling it off, if you peel it straight back on itself, it comes, and slowly, it comes off fine, it comes off perfectly. You just have to be very delicate with it. But at least you know that your dies aren't going to be moving. So let me just flip that over. It's just still attached at the top, so all I'm going to do is get my little snips and just snip. And you can see, again, it cuts out beautifully.
Yeah.
So let's just take that out. There we go. So it obviously leaves it like that, and you can see what I mean about being able to place it back in. So I'm just going to pop that to the side for now. Because what
so
we're
cut it again and you could place it back in a different colour then?
Yes,
well,
yes, absolutely. So I could have gone in, so I could have cut this again in a black and paper pieced it back in the black, but I'm not. I'm going to bring a couple of my inks in. And we're just going to ink it up, because I think if you saw the show this morning, this inks up beautifully. You still get that beautiful Centura Pearl sheen coming through, even though you're putting your inks on. So I've just got, so my water reactives, I've got fuchsia and pink tulip.
Will it take all the inks? Because someone said this morning that it was the first time they'd seen Centura Pearl being inked up. So will it take all of the different inks, Centura Pearl?
You wouldn't use your quick dries, but I would imagine that you can, yeah, you can stamp with your quick dries, because I have their look.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, your opaques, again, the only thing with your opaques on any card is they've got a longer open time, because they're more for if you're wanting to heat emboss things like that. So it will be the same on this. You'd have to either use your heat tool to dry it with, or just wait for it to dry itself. But what I also do is I always just give it a little bit of a buff afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
Just because you've got that coating on there, and I don't want to pick it up and either get a fingerprint stuck in there, although you know me, I only need to look at an ink pad and I get covered with it, so it's like a special gift.
Oh, still lots of comments coming through. There's tons of comments, really. Half an hour in, there's hundreds of you commenting already. I wonder why that might be. No, thank you for all of these lovely comments coming through. Lily saying, just a quick hello, Ben and Michelle and all my crafty friends. I'm watching whilst I wrap gift for my grandson's first birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
What presents are you wrapping? Just being nosy.
Let us know.
I can't remember what you buy for like a 1-year-old. But mainly like, I suppose they are up and about and playing at that age, aren't they? First birthday, raffles, and I don't know. Seems so long ago since my kids
like
were that age.
little teddies with all like crinkly bits and squeaky bits.
And like the squeaky, crinkly building blocks and stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully your grandson and you have a brilliant day. Fred171 says happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. And Linda Borchert says hi from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've just ordered the dies. Lots of people ordering these. They're a snip, really, Michelle, aren't they? At that price as well. So
they
versatile.
really are. That is an amazing price. So I came back in just on the top, just with the plum jam. So I've got sort of like that blend all the way down, and I'm just giving it a bit of a rub with my kitchen roll just to take any excess off. And again, I'm just being really careful. So there we go.
Hang on a minute, what ink did you use just then? What type?
So there were all my water reactives.
Right.
I used a plum jam right on the tip, then my fuchsia, and then I went down to my pink tulip.
Yeah, because Lily was just asking, can you use the water reactors on the Centura Pole? That's what we've got, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I used.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. So even when I've inked it up, that hint of gold, which is the one that I'm using, still really does shine through. So you're not taking that away from it at all.
Oh no, so Lily, I think I must have misread your question. So you say, sorry, I totally misread that. Can you use watercolour on, so could you use watercolour markers on Centura Pearl?
I wouldn't imagine so, no.
No.
Not the watercolours, because it's got that coating on there. Actually using a watercolour, I mean, you can go on with your classiques, and I think if you're not using your watercolours as a watercolour, if that makes sense, if you're just colouring with them, then maybe yes. So I just brought in a piece of acetate, because that's what I'm going to use to stick this back down to. So just going to use my dot it on these edges. And then I'm going to come in with my normal then, just for that bit there.
Okay.
So what I always tend to do with my acetate, instead of taking my acetate to the glued bit, I'm going to line it up with the back piece of my card. So then I know it's exactly where I want it to be, and then I'm going to bring this over and it should sit perfectly. It just takes that bit of guesswork out of doing it. So I brought in some of that beautiful hummingbird paper, just a little piece. I didn't want to use too much. And again, which is why I've used those colours, because it all ties in. And again, the glitter card from those beautiful packs that we've got on the show.
Julie is loving your colour combos on this one, Julie Statham. Then loving the pinks on this one. I think as we go through the show and as you see more demos as well, you know, you're just going to be super inspired by this collection, see so many different ways to use it. It's such a deal tonight, honestly, for £19 and change, $23.88 if you're platinum. And like we said, you'll get the tote bag thrown in as well. So, I mean, I don't know how much that is worth, but that's got to be worth at least, that's got to be a tenner, isn't it?
At least,
£7.99 minimum, I would have thought. I might have to have a quick check on that.
I think they are about £9.99, aren't they?
Yeah, well, if you went to a shop to buy a tote bag like that, you would £9.99, I would have thought. I'll check. It's a great free gift today, honestly.
I know, I keep eyeing that one up that you've got over there. That might accidentally fall in my pocket when I'm leaving.
Have you, do you know whether or not Ben's purchased anything for you to get the free gift?
He hasn't said.
Oh, well, so maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's sat at home thinking, you've got enough craft stuff, you don't need me to buy anything. Like, you can never have too much craft stuff. It's like, that sentence should just never exist at all.
I think many people will agree with that on the socials. No such thing as too much. It's like that song from The Greatest Showman, isn't it? Never enough, never, never.
Absolutely. It's like when you buy the paper pads, you need one to use, one to save, and one to sniff.
And one to stroke.
But yeah, so technically 4 then. Unless you stroke and sniff the same one.
You could do.
Didn't think I'd be saying that sentence today.
To be fair, it's not the weirdest thing you've ever said.
No, it's not.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be tuning in at some point. I'm playing cricket tomorrow, and then we've got our village fete, which I think we're going to go to in the evening. There's some live music and that kind of stuff going on. I'm definitely going to make time. Maybe whilst I'm at the cricket, if I'm out quickly whilst I'm batting, I'm going to tune into Crafters TV because I want to see what it's going to be like with Becky and Michelle. It's going to be, I know it's going to be hilarious. Becky's making her presenting debut over this side of the studio with Michelle. I mean, can you imagine the chats these two are going to have? I mean, it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Play your crafts right. Kicking off the day tomorrow at 11. Craft house. What have you got in the middle tomorrow?
Craft along.
The craft along, is it?
Yeah, so with the reveal, wheel, stamp and dies, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be fun tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be great. Really good fun.
Oh yeah, and we've got lots of craft kits on tomorrow. Craft house, yeah.
Lots of laughing emoji faces just coming through of your stroke and sniff comment.
It's because they all know what I mean.
No, I know.
So there we go. So just, let me stick that back in. Popping that back in on that acetate, but just inked up. Just another way that we can... Come on, George. Where's George?
George!
But if I...
Yes, Michelle, I love that. George, what are you doing? Come on. Come on.
If I place that behind there, you can see how inked up, how beautiful it looks.
And here's the thing. That is such a beautiful card. But once again, it's not. You don't need to be like level 5 crafter to produce that.
No, definitely not.
Really nice and easy to follow if you are new to card making, to paper craft. So hopefully you're really, really super inspired by this collection. Beautiful card, Michelle says Janet Boyd. Such a pretty card, Michelle says Pammy. Deb Rich, this is such a pretty card. I know, it's amazing, right? And Val Williams says, what a lovely card, Michelle. It's been such a great show so far. You guys are absolutely loving this collection. Jill B saying, I actually did 3 orders. My credit card was smoking. We'll give you a chance to check out your baskets right now. Don't forget, keep commenting. More comments could lead you towards winning that goodie bag, which we will do the draw for in the next hour. Plus, I'll recap on everything for you. If you have just joined us, we've got goodie bags to look at. Lucky dips still applicable for you as well. There's so many reasons to shop with us. But if you have got stuff in your baskets right now, let's take a short little break, give you a chance to check them out, and we'll come back with more inspiration in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Make your die cutting tools last as long as your love for crafting with the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates. Your metal dies are put under lots of pressure with each pass through your Gemini die cutting machine. So to make sure they cut crisp, clean, delicate designs for years to come, you need to look after your dies, and that's where the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates come in.
Quick Buy, get yours now.
Welcome back. That was a quick break, wasn't it? That was really quick. Bunging along on one next time. It felt really quick. It felt like I've only been gone for about 30 seconds. It's good to be back. Hopefully lots of you checked out your baskets during that little break there. Pammy on YouTube just saying, I adore Michelle's giggle. That's good because she's always, isn't she? Always giggling. Debbie Karen, lovely Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Thank you for your email the other day, by the way. I did reply. Hopefully you got the reply. Says, hi, Ben. It's awesome, Deborah. Yes, from Rochester, New York, checking in to see the eligibles. Gilmore says it's going to be off the wall tomorrow between Becky and Michelle. I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. It is. And Jeanette and Lily on YouTube just saying, what a super demo. We'll come back to the new launch in just a few moments' time. However, I did just want to take a moment to have a chat about some of the goodies that we had yesterday on Cartload. So last night at this time, it was our 2-hour Cartload show, and it was a Lily special. A lot of you will know, obviously, Lily is a fantastic crafter. She's here with us on the channel fairly regularly, but she also does a lot of work putting the shows together. So last night, it was her opportunity to put together a Cartload, and we thought, well, seeing as she's put the show together, why not get her on? And honestly, it was one of the biggest and best Cartloads I have done for a while. So what I wanted to do was make sure that lots of you, if you didn't see the show, had the opportunity to grab some of the goodies that were on it. One of the things that we did have, and we still do have, is a Lucky Dip bag. So, £3, $3 Lucky Dip. You can dip up to 5 times into this bag without getting repetition. If you dip any more than that, you might get duplicate items. However, I always pull this first item out here because we've got Aqua Blend pencils in the Lucky Dip. Now, if you potentially got duplicates of this, I don't think that you would be too annoyed about it, because that is an awesome buy, really, when you consider you're only paying £2.40 or $2.40 if you are a platinum member. So you could get that. You might get something totally different. As I say, this is just a bit of a snapshot as to what you could get. We've got stamp and die sets in here as well. So that, dear friend, again, you know that that is worth a lot more than $2.40. One other thing which you could potentially get, we've got double-sided creator card dies in here as well. I mean, this is patented product that you're getting. I mean, super product that you're getting for an absolute snip. So those are in there. And we've also got a selection of edgeables in these Lucky Dips as well. Like I've said, I've just selected 5 possible items there. So you dip 5 times, you might get those 5 items. You might get 5 completely different items, or you might get some of these and some other different ones. But the whole point is, you know how good our Lucky Dips are. I think this is potentially one of the best ones that we've done for $2.40 or £2.40 if you're shopping with us here in the UK. We've also got, pardon you, we've also got mystery bags as well. Mystery bags, what I'm about to show you, you will get exactly the contents of the bag, and if you do buy more than one, you will get duplicates. So, you know, go for one, unless you've got a friend you want to buy for. go for a couple. But this is what you're going to get. Your stamping mystery bundle is worth over £50, over $60. You pay just £25, $25. Platinum price £20 or $20. And all of these mystery bags, by the way, will obviously give you one of these tonight, which we didn't have yesterday because we had a different gift. So if you want to grab that, grab a mystery bag. But you're going to get the terrarium stamp set, which is gorgeous. You're also going to receive your set of butterflies. That one is called Beautiful You. So it's 5 stamps incorporating that stunning butterfly and that gorgeous floral bouquet. Also in here, we've got some of our layering stamps. So again, this is super useful for the fact that we've popped along the bottom here a suggestion of some of the colours that you might use to layer these up. You'll also get a stencil in there too, so not just stamps, but stencils as well, and dies, because we're also popping in this 27-piece selection from the Build a Bouquet set. That one is called Enjoy Your Day. So you can see you've got all of the different florals and foliage, even the little vase there as well to be able to build up your cute little foliage bundle, your cute little floral bundle in there. Plus, you've got a set of background stamps as well, if you like. That one is called Swirly Florals. So it's corners, it's edges, it's backgrounds, it's beautiful, beautiful sort of textures in there. And you've also got On Your Special Day too. So all of that is in the mystery stamping bundle. No longer a mystery. You can still pick that up. Also proving very, very popular is the Nature's Garden Mystery Bundle. This one, lots of you were jumping in for yesterday. You've got 32 sheets from your Secret Garden collection, your luxury mixed cardstock. 2 types of card you're going to get in here. So you've got your pearlescent finish, which you'll get in all of the colours I'm about to show you. And you'll also get a sort of like a textured linen sort of effect, all double-sided, lovely, lovely colour palette. And you're going to get 32 sheets in total here, A4 size, of course. That's included. Also from the Secret Garden collection in the bag, you're going to receive this, which is your Enchanted Door. Super useful stamp and die set. Great if you like to do those sort of seam builder type 3D cards. That's going to look absolutely beautiful there. Then we've popped in some sentiments too. This one's from the Nature's Garden Autumn Blessings collection. Very much focused on being grateful, being blessed. You've got you are such a blessing in my life. You've got thankful and blessed, grateful, sending blessings. Lovely selection of sentiments for cards when you just want to tell somebody maybe how much they mean to you. And then we've got two products from the Farmhouse collection, which was so much fun. You've got a 6x6 embossing folder in there, which is that gorgeous wreath. Again, I always think of these as being like really quick, simple, striking cards, because you pop that through, you know, it gives you the emboss. You can pop a bit of colour to it, add a sentiment in the middle, maybe a few embellishments. You've got a beautiful card very, very quickly indeed. And then this lovely stamp and die set from the same collection is called Enjoy the Ride. So you've got the pickup truck with all of the different stamps in there too. So you can have like a cargo of flowers in the back. There's even little bunny rabbits in there too, which is super cute. But that's all of your stamps and dies that you get in that collection. £20 or $20 is the price on that one if you're platinum. Double points, and you're going to get that free gift included as well. And then lastly, I think, well, certainly my favourite of the mystery bags, and judging on how many of these sold last night, your favourite as well, the flower forming mystery bundle. This is literally like a starter pack. If you've never tried flower forming before because you'd kind of wanted to get a comprehensive bundle, this is what you absolutely need to go for. It's worth almost £53, $73. Look at the price again here. Look at the saving. Look at the platinum price, double points, and your free tote bag as well. This is what you're going to get. Flower forming foam, boom, in the spring hues. So you've got 12 different colours of your spring hues, and then you're also going to get 7 sheets of your white flower forming foam as well, which you can obviously leave as white or ink up should you want to do that. Then we're going to give you the tools to do the flower forming with. So the 3 ball tools, 6 different size balls, and you've got your mat there as well to do all of your flower forming on. Then we're going to give you the tools to be able to create the flowers with, or the dies I should say. So you've got this die set here, which is called Clover. So you've got those 3 different size dies to be able to create the flowers themselves. Obviously you'll use these with your flower forming foam. You can use your papers and cardstock as well should you wish. And we've even thrown in a foliage selection as well. So it's all about creating gorgeous flowers with that gorgeous foliage as well. And then to kind of seal the deal, if you like, we're even throwing in 400 of your stamens as well. They're really beautiful as well, sort of in the pinks, the silvers and the golds, but it's a metallic selection, so they're going to look absolutely beautiful in your flowers. Really popular last night, proving very, very popular again today. Grab these whilst we've still got them. I know we had deeper stocks of the mystery bundles than we normally do, but this one particularly has been selling very, very quickly, and I think if there are going to be sell out sooner rather than later, it will be this one that goes first. As I said, you will get that bag as well as the mystery gift. If this is still available tomorrow and you plump for it, I can't 100% guarantee if it will be, but if you do go for this tomorrow, you won't get that gift, you'll get a different one. So worth spending that £10 or $10 somewhere on the website today to get this tote bag, which I know has proved really, really popular today. Love the Lucky Dip, says Rebecca. I think this is probably, says Lynn Cherryman, the best £3 Lucky Dip I've seen. It's one of the best two that I've seen. We had one on the US warehouse clearance a few weeks back. It's equal to that one. It's phenomenal. Who else is in touch? Love Lily's show, says Pammy. She's so sweet. What a bargain, those mystery bags, says Carol Rooney. And I love those Nature's Garden papers. Get them while we still got them. You'll be kicking yourself if you miss out. Right, we're almost halfway through the show, so let's go back to our launch, the Grand Edge Swirl dies. All four you're going to get for this price on screen. I'll go through the full collection with you in just a few moments' time. But let's get back to another demo, because I've been wittering on for ages, haven't I? He don't shut up, this bloke, seriously. Sorry, demo number
3. And we're not an hour in yet.
I
Look
called
at me.
8, didn't I? Was it 9?
You did call 9. It's never going to happen.
You do 5, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I've got plenty to get us through, don't you worry.
Yeah.
The reason I know I've got plenty is because I've got so many ideas running through my head as to what to do with these. I know that even if I run out of demos, I've still got plenty that I can show you. So Fancy Filigree is the one we're going to use for this demo. And again, beautiful size. And so this is the glitter from, again, those luxury cardstock packs, which I tend to use nearly with everything, because you've got the mirror, the matte mirror and the glitter. So just so much choice in those. So I've cut this piece of paper down and I'm going to pop this on and we're just going to cut it out.
Just whilst you're cutting that, a couple of commenters who picked up the flower forming mystery bag. Kathy, hello Kathy, says, I haven't tried the flower forming yet, so I've just purchased the flower forming goodie bag. Such a good deal. It is, it really, really is. Susan Ware says, I've never done flower forming either. I've ordered the bag yesterday, so I'm excited to get it and give it a try. It's a really good bundle, that, Michelle, isn't it? And
it really is.
Once you started doing a bit of flower forming, you won't stop, will you?
You're going to be addicted. And I think that flower, so the clover flower dye that's in there is so versatile. You're not just going to be making one style of flower with that. You are going to be able to make lots and lots of different ones. I mean, I've shown in the past. That is my favourite because you can make roses with that. You can just make nice scrumply flowers.
I mean, scrumply ones are good.
A good scrumply flower is always a good option. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? Scrumpling and, you know...
tobogganing.
Distressing.
Distressing, yeah.
Scrumple and distress.
So let me just gently lift that tape up. Right, so let's just peel that out of there really gently. Just getting my little twisty edges just caught, so I'm going to do it really carefully. And then I'm just going to pop that to the side, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the glitter and we're going to run it through with that. So what I tend to do with my glitter, if you struggle to cut through your glitter card, just pop your metal shim in. Pop your metal shim in underneath, so you've got the metal of the die cutting onto the metal of the shim, and you get a cleaner cut. I do that with my acetate as well. It just makes it a little bit easier, especially with the glitter card, because it's got that encapsulated coating on the top. So sometimes it can be a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it can't be. I mean, that one's just cut through beautifully. So I can't even show you my point there. See, look, the Gemini's done such a good job that I can't show you what to do if it doesn't work, because it works. So there we go. But you can hear when you pull this out of your die, the encapsulation of that glitter, because it makes such a satisfying sound. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring in this card, and I have just, so it's 11 inches wide by 9 inches high. I've just scored it in half, and I've just done a diagonal on it. And then I've just got some mats and layers. So I've got my gold one, that's going to go on there. So let's pop that on first. Is it just me, but every time you say bundle, it reminds me of Johnny?
Well, because at the time I did bundle! Yes! And then, because we used to be, well, I don't know, we used to do this thing at school where someone fell over, then everyone else would jump on top, and he called it a pylon. Pylon! But in our school it was always bundle! And everybody would jump on top. So I did it one time as a laugh. I don't know why I did it, but I sort of said, oh, you can pick up this bundle, bundle! And then from then on, every time, I mean, I don't do it every time because that would get annoying, wouldn't it? But every time that whenever we do get a bundle, Johnny will always go, won't he, in our ears, Producer Johnny will always go, bundle!
Every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Without fail, isn't it?
Oh dear. Kids' day. Bundle! Yeah, Becky's nodding. Becky's still here. Becky's nodding on the sofa. She knows about her. She knows a bundle. Bundle and Bulldog, yes, Jamie. British Bulldog. I don't think they're allowed to play that in the playgrounds anymore. I love that. Jamie's just saying that they banned British Bulldog at his school, and then they had to secretly play it. It's like a secret British Bulldog club.
It's just
it was this game
crazy.
for I don't know if you're a similar thing at schools in the US back in the day, but as I remember it, so you had one person in the middle of the playground, and then everybody else they had to try and get from one end to the other. But that was it, wasn't it? That was Bulldog, and if you got tagged, you then obviously stood in the middle with the tagger, and then there'd be two of you trying to get everybody else, and then eventually it just ended up with like about 20 people against like 2 people trying to get across the playground, and then they would get tagged, and that would usually end up with a bundle. So yeah, but I definitely think that's not a thing nowadays in schools. Oh dear.
It's not the same nowadays, is it?
No. Oh, Becky's just saying that they used to do it on a roller rink. Yeah. British Bulldog on roller skates.
Nice. That's like next level, isn't it? So all I'm doing now is all these little intricate pieces that, because it's a paper that I cut it out in, and I know that going on with my, even it's my dotty tape pen, some of those edges, I know personally that I might rip them. So what I tend to do is, the ones that I've seen that are still poking up, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on just a scrap piece of card, and you're just going to pop it underneath. I mean, that one's stuck down now, but you're just going to pop it underneath, and you're just going to tap it down onto it, because it's going to pick up just enough glue that it needs, and then I can press it down, know that there's not lots of squidgy glue coming out of the edges, and all those fine little intricate pieces are going to be stuck down beautifully. And then we're going to lay the piece that I've cut out in glitter into there. So again,
tell how much you love this collection, just because of all of the different styles you've shown us already.
Yes.
So versatile.
I must admit, when I first die cut one out, and I thought, I know this is going to sound like counterproductive to what we're doing. I thought, oh well, is that all it does? But then actually it's not. There is so much that you can do with just these dies. You're gonna love them, because you're gonna get them and you're gonna do exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this for you now, and I'm already thinking about the next one because I know what I want to show you next.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you know that you've got something quite exciting, because you can't wait to get on to the next one. So let's just pop that back in here.
Kathy C says, great tip with the glue. Deb Rich says, such a clever idea with the glue.
Yeah, it's always those tricky little ones that don't want to go in, and it's just a brilliant way to do it. So that one doesn't want to go in either, so I'm going to just do exactly the same. Just. And this one is, if I wanted to now, is perfect for paper piecing, because those pieces, they're quite obvious which they are. If you re-die cut those out, you're not going to be trying to figure out which piece is going where. It's a nice one to be able to start your paper piecing with, is this one, and the nice big pieces as well. But I've got my gold mirror popping through. There you go, look. So I'm not going to paper piece into that because I love that gold mirror coming through. But what we are going to do is, so I'm just going to open it up. So I've got, again, so just the gold and the pattern for in there, and I've already got some more cut out. So I've got in the gold mirror, and oh, they're all twisted, the same card as my card base. Just, oh, it's like a jigsaw. It's like one of those 3D ones that never stay together.
3D jigsaws?
Yeah. Did you ever have one of those?
No. Of what?
They were more trouble than they were worth.
Huh?
They were more trouble than they were worth.
Well, what was it of? Or what were they of?
I don't know. My daughter just got a 3D jigsaw one year for Christmas. I think it was of Big Ben. But it was.
Okay.
But each one was numbered, so it sort of didn't really count because they were all numbered, so you knew where to put them. But surely that defeats the object of a jigsaw. Could you imagine how long it would have took to put that together with no numbers on? It'd have kept quiet for years.
I've never been a massive fan of jigsaws, I've got to be honest.
No.
Like, we're not big, like little jigsaws.
Kids' jigsaws I love.
Yeah, like you know, sort of max 20 pieces, you know. But anyone, you see people with 1,000-piece jigsaws, and then you get the ones which are just like, I don't know, a jigsaw of some beans or something.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, and then you get the double-sided ones, which are jigsaws like beans one side and then like grass on the other side.
No.
Just, yeah.
I'm definitely not, I'm not a jigsaw fan. When the kids had them when they were little and I used to help them with those, that was my limit. But you can get those like jigsaw lap trays, can't you? To put your jigsaws together on, and it keeps, yeah, keeps it all in where it should be. And you can get jigsaw glue as well to glue your jigs. Isn't the whole point that you like pack it back up for someone else to have a go, not keep it as it is?
Oh yeah, you don't glue it, do you?
Well, yeah, I'm gathering that's what the jigsaw glue is for.
Isn't the jigsaw, no, jigsaw glue surely is if you're creating your own jigsaw, isn't it?
No.
Well, so you do a jigsaw and then glue it so no one else can have a go?
Yeah. Yes.
George of the Joystick was trying to do a jigsaw the other day. He came to me, he says, I've got this jigsaw. It's a picture of a chicken. He says, I just haven't been able to put any of the pieces together. I said, come here, let me have a look at it. I said, oh, George, for goodness sake. It's a box of cornflakes, mate. George of the Joystick, what's he like? True story.
True story.
The great thing is, he's in my ear and I go, that's not a true story, that's not a true story. Oh dear. Producer Jamie did a jigsaw the other day. He came up to me, he was really pleased. He said, Ben, he said, I've just done this jigsaw. He said, I completed it in 2 weeks. I said, oh, that's brilliant. He said, yeah, I know, it says 5 to 7 years on the box. Oh, dear. That's all my jigsaw jokes done.
Are you done?
Yep.
So, if I bring this piece in, and it's exactly the same colour as this, if I pop it on there, you're going to get that faux, in fact, I'm going to pop it on, you're going to get that faux embossing folder effect. So, bear with me, because I wasn't going to pop it on, but I just put it over there now, and it looks lovely. So we're going to pop it on.
Jigsaw glue is for putting it in a frame, says Val.
Oh, okay. So it's sort of, you are keeping it as it is then, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I can understand, like, with our jigsaw dies, you would obviously make a jigsaw then to decorate something or to put in a frame. But what I thought you were talking about, like, a jigsaw that you'd buy from a toy shop, that, you know, 100-piece jigsaw that you do, and then, you know, whenever I've done jigsaws, plus you do it, and you go, oh, I've done the jigsaw, and you tear it all up and put it back in the box for someone else to do. You
Yeah.
wouldn't glue one of those, would you? Or would you? Maybe you would. Maybe you would. I'm not a jigsaw expert. I do like a board game, George. Yeah, I like a bit of Scrabble. We were playing Trivial Pursuits yesterday. No, it can't be yesterday. Whenever I was last off, my Daisy loves Trivial Pursuits. We played the version with the kids' questions and the adult questions. Kids ones for me. The only board game I don't like is Monopoly.
I don't think I ever played it by the right rules, so I loved it.
What rules did you got to play by?
We just used to go around and buy whatever we wanted. So there we go. So we've got 3 different sort of effects on that one card. I mean, you can't really see it, but you've got that faux emboss there. You've just got it used as an edgeable, and then on that bottom bit, we've sort of paper pieced it in-ish.
I love it. Absolutely love it. It's the third of 3 cracking demos as to why you would absolutely want to jump in and grab this collection. I've got a bit of business to take care of in just a second. So let's just quickly show you everything you're going to get in this set once again. A few comments coming through. EB saying, Michelle, that gold is fab. Talk about next level. This is pretty. Great tip with the glue, Michelle, says Kathy. See, I was so excited, says Mary Reno, that there is dotty tape still in stock when I placed one of my orders. Dieta also saying, great tips. Michelle, stealing that for sure. Very elegant, says Gilmore, with that sort of regal flourish. It has got a really sort of regal feel to it, hasn't it? And Suzanne Dawn says, cracking me up, you two, laughing faces. Another beautiful card, Michelle, says Stacey, and Jane Wilson says, stunning card, Michelle. Look at the dies that you're going to get in this particular set. All 4 of these for under £20 is fantastic value for money. £19, 18 platinum, $23.88. It's a 25% saving on launch. Don't forget, this is the official launch show, and we're just saying to you, you know, have a quarter off. There you go. There's that glorious, elegant flourish there. Absolutely stunning. Then you've got the beautiful timeless florals. Again, how gorgeous is that? How super versatile is that particular die? And then lastly in that set, I think one which potentially could prove very popular individually is your fancy filigree. So all 4 of those you're going to get in this set, plus the tote bag. So that's in there because that is today's free gift if you spend over £10 or $10. This will be available tomorrow, but that won't be the gift tomorrow. 2 quick things I need to do, because Jamie wants me to show you some Centura Pearl deals, which I will. Sarah Kay says, Sneak peek of the weekend saver bag, Ben. I can give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So the weekend saver bag, it's going to be £30. One of the items which will be in there, I can exclusively reveal right now, is so £30 or $40. That Tea Party, which is your waterfall die, is going to be in there. That's worth $24.99 or $26.95. One product that's going to be in there. By the way, let's not forget, if you're a platinum member, £30 or $40 becomes £26 or $32, doesn't it? Sorry, £24 or $32. Do your maths, Ben. So that is pretty much getting on towards the value of your bag right there. What else will be in your weekend saver bag? Ooh, you will have to tune in tomorrow to find out with Becky and Michelle. One other thing I quickly wanted to do, producer Jamie's going to be shouting at me in a minute. We'll quickly do this, Jamie, yeah? The social bag. Thank you for all of your comments today. It's been such a busy day as far as the comments are concerned. So a massive thank you to all of those. Loved all the questions. Keep the comments coming in. This doesn't mean you can't now comment. We'd love to have more of your comments, more of your questions. Please send them in. And tomorrow we'll do another goodie bag. So the same will happen with Becky and Michelle. You'll be able to win simply for commenting, and we'll do it again on Sunday. But the winner of the goodie bag today, selected at random by our social team, is, in my best handwriting, I've written it in red. It doesn't look brilliant. I'll keep the drum roll. I like that. Ready, George? Gianna Armstrong! Woohoo! Gianna, congratulations. That goodie bag is yours. I showed you the contents of it earlier on, so I won't get it out all again, but that is yours. You've got in there the ultimate card making compendium. You've got acrylic markers in there. You've got metallic markers, loads of stamps and dies and all sorts. It's brilliant. Gianna, well done. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com is where you need to email Gianna to send us all your details, and we will get this sent out to you. But many, many, many congratulations, and more chances for everybody else to win tomorrow. Right, let's get back to it and have a look at the Centura Pearl, which we've got on the show. This is gorgeous because you've got your hint of collections for you right now. 100 sheets in total, and you're getting 50 sheets of each. Of course, beautiful weight of cardstock, 310 GSM, A4 size here too. This is a brilliant opportunity for you to stock up. It's always quite difficult to show you, but you've got your hint of silver there, so you're going to get 50 sheets of that within this bundle. You know, real luxury, high quality cardstock you're going to get, and then maybe slightly easier to show you is the hint of in the gold as well. If I give that a little bit of a wiggle, honestly, like in front of me now, I can see all of that coming through. I don't know if you can pick it up so well on the cameras, but 100 sheets in total, 50 sheets of each. This is a lovely kind of cardstock, Michelle, isn't it, to have in your craft room, the hint of. Very, very craftable, is this?
Yes, yeah. And like I've shown today, you can ink on it.
Yeah, yes. Which is seems to be like a new thing for a lot of people. So
yeah, I think you're going to ink on something, you automatically pick up the white card, but you absolutely can ink on that, and it looks amazing.
£15.20 today, platinum. $22.40 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member. I've just looked at the time. We've got 40 minutes left. That's flown, isn't it? Been quick.
It's because we've been enjoying ourselves.
That's right.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Val says, Michelle is on fire tonight.
Thank you very much.
And Laura Smith says, beautiful card, Michelle. Somehow these dies fell into my bag too. What are your favourite board games as well? Let us know on the social scene as we're talking about that. Producer Erin's favourite, Ticket to Ride.
Oh.
Ticket to Ride? I thought that was a Beatles song.
I was just going to say that.
I don't know that board game. That's not like a big game, is it? Game of Life was another one of my favourites. Do you ever play that one? The Game of Life? No?
No, never played it.
You travel around in a car and then you have to go to school and you get to university, get a job, start a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Still playing that one. I'm 43 years into it. It's going all right. Right, let's get back on over with this collection with Michelle. What are you going to do next for us?
So I'm going to use the Dainty snowdrops, and I have probably said it with everyone, and I say it every show with everything I use, but this is my favourite. I can have 4 favourites, right?
I've got loads of favourites.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So again, a beautiful size, just absolutely gorgeous. So just some of our white all-purpose, multi-purpose card that I'm using here. And where's my tape? There we go. Just going to tape it down. And then we're just going to pop this through. So these will go through your midi, but they won't go through your mini.
Right.
So obviously depending on if you wanting to put them into a big base, you know, you'll use one of your bigger machines, but if you're just cutting it out as it is, as the flourish, then they will go through your midi and above. Right, so, and again, it's cut out beautifully. Let me just give that a tap. Oh, this is just, I love this one. It is just so pretty.
Oh, that's the, what's it called? Dainty snowdrop, isn't it? Yeah.
So I have got my opaque pigment and I've got it in a baby blue, and we're going to emboss this. So I'm just going to really carefully. I mean, you could always ink up a piece of card and heat emboss that first and then die cut it out. If you're going to do that though, I always wait a little while for it to cool down before I run it through the Gemini.
Yeah.
Because if you, especially if you triple emboss, sometimes what you will find, if you triple emboss and then run it through before it's cooled quite down, it will peel off. You've almost got like a sticker then. So I just tend to do it this way.
Kimberly's favourite board game, Monopoly. Rose says Rummy Cub and Poetry for Neanderthals.
I love it.
I've heard of Rummy Cub, but not Poetry for Neanderthals. Shaddai says Scrabble. Love a game of Scrabble. Used to play on that Words with Friends when you could play against everybody.
I think it doesn't need me to explain me saying I don't play Scrabble. Not my favourite game.
No?
No.
Scattergree, says Jamie. I don't remember that. Is that similar to Scrabble? Oh, it's like you name a car, roll a die. Oh, roll a dice so that it would land with a P, and then you'd have to name as many cars from that letter. Oh, I get you.
I'm just going to turn this on.
Okay. Sonara says Monopoly and Scrabble. Dragon 325, Game of Life. I always ended up with multiple sets of twins at the end. Backgammon, says Mary Reno. Game of Life and Clue in my house, says Pammy. Clue. Is that Cluedo? Cluedo. Dieter says Dominoes. I love Dominoes. That's a great game. Dominoes is fun. Disney Trivial Pursuit, says Dragon 325. Cluedo and Boggle, says Kathy C. Love a game of Boggle. That's the one in the, you have to make the words, don't you, in the little shaker. That's a great game, Boggle. I like a game of Uno as well. Uno's fun. Jenga, I'm not so bothered about Jenga. Not so bothered. But Boggle, yeah, a bit of fun.
Right, so I've got craft card, and we're just going to die cut this out again in some craft card. I'm just going to pop that to the side just to dry. Where's my die? Oh, it's there. I don't know. I'll tell you what my favourite board game is. I don't know if it counts. What is that board game? You had that little, the centrepiece was used, it had a dice and you used to pop it. Frustration.
Frustration?
I loved that.
What is that game? What was the...
It was really frustrating, to be fair.
Hence the name.
So there would be 4 of you, and you'd just pop the dice, and you'd obviously move how many was on it, and you sort of chase each other, and if you got to each other, you got kicked off the board, and it was whoever got all their little pieces home first was the winner. I used to love that. Did you? I just used to love it because I used to get to pop the dice in the middle.
I seem to remember a game with a poppy dice in the middle, but I don't think it was frustration. Although, from what you're saying, it must have been. How frustrating that I can't remember. Buckaroo. That I would never play that game as a kid because it used to scare me. It used to scare me because the pop-up pirate, but Buckaroo, I hated that as a kid. I didn't want to play because as soon as the mule went, that was it. That was me done. The other one I wouldn't play was Operation. I would not play that.
No.
I used to get freaked out when it buzzed. Pie Face we played as well. That we got that a few Christmases ago. Played it once, and then nobody wanted to play it again after they got pied in the face. Have you played that, Michelle?
My kids had that.
Yeah.
I never played it. I was happy to watch and refill the squirty cream. But no, I didn't play it. My daughter's got a Jumanji board game at home.
Ooh.
That's actually quite fun.
Is it as exciting as the movie?
Well, no, nothing's opened up and we ain't gone into like a vortex or an alternate dimension.
How disappointing.
So a little, I must admit, a little. I was hoping for like monkeys and spiders, and maybe not spiders,
Not
but the
spiders.
monkeys, definitely. The chimps nicking off with Ben's car and driving down the street. Hilarious.
Oh, I think, so frustration, Susie on the socials, you say trouble. So trouble is frustration in the US. Is that what you mean by that? I think you do. Susie says our favourites, Trivial Pursuit, Cluedo, and Monopoly. And Rose says, Ben, Poetry for Neanderthals is a great game. It comes with a plastic club that you have to inflate. You break up into teams and you have to get your teammates to guess the word on a card using one-syllable words. If you use more than one syllable, the opposing team gets to hit you with the club.
I love that.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh dear. Pictionary says, Dieta, I want to get Poetry for Neanderthals now. That's brilliant. Thinking of crafting for Neanderthals now. Go around hitting each other with clubs. You do like an upside down card or something, or sing Foam on a Roll too many times.
Right, so I'm going to adjust again with the same ink pad in the baby blue to my opaque. I've just put, so when I ink my edges to tie everything in, what I'm doing this time is I'm just putting a little bit of this on, and I've used the powder again, and we're going to heat emboss it. And again, it just gives you a different effect on the edges, but again, like the inking, it ties it all in together and looks fabulous.
Who put that comment, guys? You just told me that. Oh, Dieta, 52 card pickup. That's like the shuffle that I do when I'm playing cards. The kids never laugh at it, but I can't shuffle cards properly. So what I do is I get all the cards, drop them on the table, and then I smash them all around like that. And I say to the kids, you know what that's called? No, it's called a Texas shuffle. Why is it called a Texas shuffle? Because it takes us a long time to pick them up.
That's terrible.
Oh,
I love it. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that as much as I can, because obviously it's a baby blue and it's on my craft card, but I can, it really picks up and it just really looks lovely. And again, just something a little bit different to inking your edges. But obviously if you use different colours, they would obviously pop more. So let me just get these nice and burnished.
Hungry Hippos was another of Susie's favourites.
Oh, you can't beat that game.
Yeah. What is Cluedo? Cluedo's Clue, isn't it? Clue is so US viewers. Clue is when you have to guess the murderer on the board game, isn't it? That's what we call Cluedo. Clue's Cluedo, I think. And Shawpack says, I wonder if the UK's frustration is our aggravation. Trouble is the popping dice game that Michelle described in the US.
Oh, I loved that game.
Which one?
The popping dice game.
Frustration?
Yes. Yeah.
Guess Who was another good one, yeah. That was a good game. Mousetrap I used to like as well. You used to build the trap at the end of the game.
Yeah, but did you need batteries for that one?
No. You built it up, but the annoying thing was by the time you got to the end of the game, there was so many different things like built up. If you nudged the board too much, it would set the thing off by accident. Yeah, by the time you set it up, you didn't want to play it. Because you'd have to set up the bucket, didn't it? And so the foot kicked the bucket, and the bucket rolled the ball down the stairs. That would land onto the diver who dove into the bath. And then there was the net which used to come down onto the person who was underneath the mousetrap. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, so many games coming through. Thanks for the chat tonight. This has been brilliant. I want to go and play board games now. Georgia says we need to get a set for break time. I've been back at school. Break time. Maybe you guys could all bring in some games tomorrow for your day together, Michelle.
Say that again, sorry.
Maybe you could all bring in some games tomorrow.
Yes. For the show. Oh, that could be the Play Your Crafts right tomorrow.
What?
Some board games.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
So what I would do if I was at home and I had more time, I would do the same as what I've done with the edges there. I would do it on the same on these, but obviously for time, I'm not going to do it on them all. But it looks lovely. It really does make it look totally different to inking your edges. Bring this piece in. And again, I would probably, if I was at home, I would do it to that piece as well. But just for the fact that we're running out of time, I won't. But you can see the effect on the other one. It looks fabulous.
Rhonda wants to know, could you tell me, Michelle, what the best ink to use is inside an embossing folder to get an ink impression? So like letter pressing, isn't it that?
So you'd either use your water reactive or try your opaques.
Okay.
Either or, I think that's entirely up to you.
So your ink's with that long sort of open time, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. See, I always use my water reactives. I'm just thinking about it now. I always use my water reactives, but I'm thinking because it's got a long open time, if you use your opaques in your embossing folders to do the letterpress technique, and then once it's done, would you be able to then put your embossing powder on and heat it? Would enough ink have transferred to your card for you to be able to then go on and heat emboss? Enough ink would have transferred to do the letterpress technique.
Yeah, but enough to take your embossing powder.
Yes. So maybe that might be something.
Let us know if you've tried it.
Yeah.
You know the answer. This is an amazing card you're putting together. Fantastic.
And then, so this is just going to be a lovely topper piece on there. I've done really well with my sentiments in this show. I've managed to keep them all together, not lost any of them.
Was that today you lost a sentiment or yesterday?
This morning, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. The day just seems to fly, really, doesn't it?
Today has gone quickly.
Yeah.
We've had a laugh today, haven't we? I think.
We have, definitely.
Plenty of good chat, plenty of good crafting.
So I'm just going to pop that there. And then I'm going to use my dotty tape pen to put this one on. In fact, this would have looked nice if I'd have roughed my edges up. With so we've got the little, I normally use my scissors, but the little tool that we've got for distressing your edges, yeah.
We had that. Was it with you, or maybe it was the day before? But we've got that in a bundle if it's still live. Maybe it was on Wednesday. It might have been the Hero tool on Wednesday. We had like a tool bundle with that in. If you want to grab it, check the website. Search for the crimp. What's it called? Crimping tool. Crimper tool.
I think it is.
Yeah. Search for that on the website, and I'm sure that's in a bundle currently. What are the size of the score lines on the card, Michelle? Says Lynn.
On this one. So, I should have really told you before I started, shouldn't I? So it's 6. So 6, and so each of these are 1.5. So we've got 6 inches here. So then you're going to score 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and a half. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11. So it's 11 inches long. Sorry, fingers. So it's 11 inches long. You're going to score it at 6 inches, then the 1.5 increments, and then your last one will be your little tab in there. And then this one on top is 4.5 wide by, so that's 4.5 as well. And these are again, so it's 1.5, and then a 1/2 inch for your tab. So 4.5. 6. So that's 6 inches long by 4.5. Yeah. You're going to score it at 4.5, 6, and 6, and then that gives you that. Oh, maths, English, none of it's my strong suit.
Especially 10 hours into a 12-hour day.
Yes.
Gorgeous again.
Thank you.
Really, really lovely. Love that card design, says Suzanne Dawn. These dies are truly wonderful, says Audrey, and could make great embellishments if cut out of gold and put on scrapbook pages. Yeah, I'd love to see an occasional scrapbook page on your show. I think, now and again you will see our guys doing scrapbook demos, and I'm sure, I don't know how far back it was, but I'm sure there was a scrapbook masterclass, wasn't there, recently? Or was that far further back than I think?
Yeah, I did a scrapbook page a little while ago because I used the masquerade ball. Because I spoke about the rule of thirds and things like that, so I didn't go too in depth, but I did do one. I think I've done 2. But yes, definitely it's something we should. Maybe that's something we'll suggest to do more scrapbooking page shows.
Yeah, keep the suggestions coming in. Love it, Michelle, says Rachel Halling. I will definitely give this card a go. Thank you. We've only got 20 minutes left. We've got 2 votes to do, which I guess we'll be getting onto fairly soon. But if you want to get the Grande Edge Swirl die collection, details on your screen there. I think throughout the course of the day today, certainly on this show, you've seen pretty much all of these now demoed. You've seen just how versatile these are as well, and how affordable they're going to be for you too. That's your fancy filigree. Then you've got that beautiful Dainty snowdrop, which you've already seen. Absolutely stunning. Again, lots of chat about this earlier on for paper piecing. Then you've got your beautiful, elegant flourishes. And lastly is the timeless florals. All of those for under £20 today if you're platinum. $23.88. That one comes to you as well if you jump in and grab this bundle, because that is today's free gift. Love that card style, says Pammy. Going to try that one. Beautiful card, Michelle, says Thea. Some really stunning demos so far. You'll be voting on your favourite very, very shortly indeed. And then, of course, you'll get to vote on the demo of the day as well, which is going to be interesting. Right, did you guys want to have a look at the paper piecing hold and release sheets, or are we moving on? Okay, yep. So the acetate we've got on the show for you, A5 heavyweight acetate collection, 75 sheets in total. Not the most exciting thing that you're going to look at this evening. However, you might want to stock up on this, kind of like craft room essentials really, isn't it? £16.30 or $20.30 is your platinum price there. 75 sheets with a 15% saving. And a lot of chat about paper piecing on the show today, and certainly earlier on as well. We do have the hold and release sheets for you as well, your paper piecing. 10 sheets of those as well available on the show. Details coming up for you in just a second with the price. So there we go, £6.39 or $7.96 is the deal on that. All double points, don't forget, and all of these potentially getting you closer to that that free shipping. Oh, of course, it's half price shipping as well, don't forget, isn't it? For our US customers, free standard shipping here in the UK as part of our Jubilee event. Right, we're going to get back over one more quick demo, then we'll get the votes going as well. And Gwen says, riddle time, who's ready? We're always ready for a riddle. Send it through, Gwen, and we'll do that in the next 20 minutes with this final demo. So this will be, is this number 5?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It is. And because I've used one of each, I've come to a conundrum. I can't decide which one.
Oh, I'll choose.
To go on then. Oh. So, that one. That one.
Yeah.
That one. That one. That one.
What did you do on your last one? You did the...
It was the tulip, wasn't it? The snowdrop.
I think maybe the filigree. Fancy filigree?
Yes.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's absolute. I couldn't decide, so...
Welcome.
You know.
A lot of chat about this one particularly, so that's why I chose it.
All right, okay. It is a beautiful one, this.
Yeah.
It's beautifully intricate. Right, so I've just got, so we're just going to pop this onto a box lid. So I've just got a piece of patterned paper and some silver mirror from the paper packs that we have got on the show. And I don't know, that way. Decisions. No wonder I never get anything done. So just taping them down. And again, just going to pop this through. If I'd have thought what I would have done, there was just so many different techniques, the faux embossing folder. So you're just going to die cut lots of them out of the same colour card that you're going to put them onto. Just glue them all down, and then you've got that faux embossing folder effect, and it just looks beautiful. So that's definitely one of the things you're going to want to try first with these.
Yeah.
So then just going to pop that on there. So again, I'm going to use my dotty to the those edges, and if I don't get them all, I use the glue and scrap piece of card thingy. I could be an English teacher, you know.
You used to be an English teacher?
No, I says I could be, couldn't I?
Oh.
Thingamabob. What's the Macaulay?
Talking of English, Gwen's riddle tonight. Mr. Webster spelt a word incorrectly in his dictionary. What is it? Mr. Webster, as in Webster's dictionary, spelt a word incorrectly in his dictionary. What is it?
Oh, I know that. Sorry. I know that one. And if I don't...
Don't say it.
No, I won't.
It's not as obvious as I think it is it?
I think, well, it's got to be because I've got it.
Just put your... Go on, just mouth it to me.
Say it again to me.
What?
The riddle.
Mr. Webster spelt a word incorrectly in his dictionary. What is it? Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, got to be.
And if it's not, I don't like that riddle.
Yeah. We'll give you a chance to have a go at that on the socials. Erin thinks she's got it as well. Gallery.
Oh, I felt really clever then.
I've been gutted now if
everyone's got it. Right, so I'm just going to use the same die. We're going to cut another piece out. And we're going to just paper piece it in to the lid of this box. I'm really impressed. That's the first riddle, if I've got it, that I've got right. And if I've got it wrong, then it's not me, it's the riddle.
So you're claiming that your answer, if it's wrong, is the new right answer?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. I think so. So I'm just going to tap that to remove it. Just pop all my little bits out.
Erin's just messaged me. Her answer concurs with what we're all saying.
Oh, that's good.
So that's 4 people. I'd love it if it was wrong.
So I'm just grabbing a piece of black card. I'm going to run this back through again because what I'm wanting to do is I'm just wanting to give it some height, so when I piece it back in there, it's going to pop. It's going to pop out. Let me just turn my plate. I really should turn and rotate every time, but I've been a little bit excited this show, so you'll have to forgive me. And I'm very excited about that riddle.
Well, apparently, Susie on the socials says the majority of the socials agree with you as well, because I could hear Michelle whisper.
Do you know, my mum always said I whisper so loud that there's no ever point in doing it. And what can I say? I'm not softly spoken. Yeah, of course.
Still, yeah, just...
I'm just not softly spoken. What can I say?
I've not noticed that.
Pardon?
I've not noticed that. Mr. Webster spelled a word incorrectly in his dictionary. What is it, Michelle? What do we all think it is?
Incorrectly.
Incorrectly is what we think. Is that
That's
right,
what we
Gwen?
think.
Apparently that's what everyone is saying on Oh, Gwen says, yes, you're all too smart. It's so obvious. Incorrectly is the answer. Well done,
I like that one.
Thank you, Gwen. Look forward to the next riddle you'll send our way. Always enjoy those coming through. A riddle and a bit of crafting. Can't beat it.
If we can have them all that easy, please. Right, so I've just used a couple of scrap pieces. Should we get it? What? Sorry.
How long have you got left for that demo?
A couple of minutes.
So
Should we?
right. Pause.
Oh.
Pause.
Right. Oh yeah, because we've got 2 to
The
do.
demo of the day, yeah. So we'll vote on your other makes,
Right.
and then we'll come back to the vote. Come back to the demo.
Right. So, number 1, number 2. Can you see it? There you go.
Yeah.
Number 3 was that one. I'm going to learn to turn it the right way one of these days. And then number 4.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 or 4, you've got about 4 minutes to get your vote in on that. By the time Michelle finishes this next demo, and then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. It's the only reason Becky's hung around for the last hour and 50 minutes. She wants to win. So, but oh yeah, that's 4 hours. That's a very good point because you finished at 4, didn't you? Hilarious. Right.
Yes, but if she'd have gone home, she'd have missed all this lovely banter.
Exactly right. Ah.
Yes, she's my chauffeur today.
Oh, how lovely. Is it caviar and shampoo when you get back? Oh yeah, obviously.
Absolutely. And with Becky, of course, it's caviar. I can't even say it. I'm that opposite of posh. I can't even say the posh words. Right, so I'm just gonna, so I've just layered this up a couple of times. If you want a lot more depth, just do it 3 or 4 times. But for time, I'm just gonna do it twice. And then, so the same piece that I've die cut out of the middle, I'm gonna put back onto those 2 pieces of card there. And again, I'm just gonna try and be really careful. Oh, but I tell you what you actually could do. So if you've got our double-sided A4 double-sided adhesive sheets,
Yeah.
they would be brilliant for this, because obviously you just run it through and it makes it like a sticker, so then you're not having to do this.
Oh yeah, great shout.
Or what I also tend to do a lot at home, I don't do it on the show because you never know how other people have allergies and stuff to glue, but I tend to put the glue on the back of my hand and then
okay, and like dab it.
Just tap it. But I don't do it because I don't want someone else to do it and then have a reaction to the glue and be like, that was Michelle's fault. Because it would have been. There we go. So it's got the tiniest little bit of shadow showing through, but which you're going to get, but it looks absolutely lovely anyway. And then we're just going to pop it back on. And those, depending on how many layers you've put on there, those 2, 3, 4 layers, and then putting the same piece of pattern paper back on the top. Just looks so lovely. Can be a bit more heavy-handed as well, because there's like 3 layers there, so I know that I'm not going to accidentally rip it. And all I'm doing then is just popping it back in. And you probably won't be able to tell it as much as I can, but it just looks fabulous.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely stunning. Kathy just said the Xyron machine would work great with these dies as well.
Yes, of course, because they're narrow enough to go through, aren't they?
Yeah. Great shout, that, Kathy. Great shout.
So again, just using the Centura Pearl. And yes, there's my Alpha lid, so I don't get mixed up. There's nothing no worse, though, than sticking all your bits on top of your lid and then realising it's your base.
So whilst you're sticking, I'm coming over.
Okie doke, okie doke.
Oh, I've got to go back. I've just forgotten which was the winner. That shows you how old I am. I've literally taken 3 steps. Old age. It's a terrible thing, isn't it? That was obviously number 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was number 2.
Yeah.
That one? 2?
Yeah.
There's 1 vote between these 2. That one's the winner.
Oh, I thought it would be that one.
2.
It's very pretty.
You carry on. I'm going to take it over and we do the demo of the day. All important. There's going to be tears before bedtime tonight, I can tell. Becky just said if she doesn't win, she's not going to drive you home.
You can walk.
Can you imagine you got in your car and drove off and put out the phone for a taxi? That would be funny. Just whilst Michelle's sticking, very quickly, let's show you these then. So the votes for the demo of the day. Number 1 is Michelle's card from earlier on with the 3D scene builder set. That is 1. Number 2 is Becky's amazing, brilliant, fantastic, top of the range project from Softer Side earlier on with those brand new multimedia flower dies and that gorgeous bee from the Dreamies. And then number 3 is Michelle's card that she's just made using these brand new Grande Edge Swirl dies. So 1, 2 or 3, get your vote in. You've got 3 minutes. Never I've been so excited about the result of a vote. It's all gone very quiet in the studio. Could cut the tension with a knife.
Happy birthday, it's your day. So just a nice little sentiment on there. And we're just going to pop that there. Oh, it's gone a little bit wonky. We'll pretend that was deliberately wonky on there. Nice jaunty angle. And then just a few gems just in this top corner. Let's pop that last one on. You can never have too many gems. So there we go. So that, I know I've only done the lid and not the base, but if I can turn it and you can just see that little bit of depth that you're going to get there just by layering those scrap pieces of card underneath, it's just lovely.
A fantastic make to finish things off. I'm just watching the votes come through here. I don't know if it's close. I'm not counting them up. Susie's counting them, but it's. Let's just recap whilst we wait for the result.
Susie.
Huh?
Susie.
Susie, superstar Susie on the socials, yeah.
Do you know, I do love our Susie.
Anything you want to say to Susie, Becky at all? Oh, Becky's got a mic on, but. Yeah, Becky really likes number 1. We'll find out the result in just a second. I'm going to keep you right until the end. We're going to have a quick look, final look at the Nature's Garden mystery bag. Really quickly, this one is still available from Cartload last night. You're going to get in there your card selection. So really lovely set of cardstock. So you've got the linen texture and also the pearl cardstock in there as well. 32 sheets of that. You've also got the farmhouse collection, the embossing folder and the stamps and dies in there too, plus your autumn blessings, and of course you've got your secret garden dies in there as well. Right, that is £20, $20. We have a result. Sorry, it's just moving in.
Oh!
Genuine as well. That's genuine. Don't think, because initially, very funnily, as a joke, Susie, as soon as we've done the 1, 2, 3, Susie messaged me going, number 2, and I said, what, that quick? There's a laugh, but she's actually counted them, and she says the winner of the demo goes to 2, and it wasn't that close, apparently.
You're supposed to say that.
No, I mean, it was really, it was really close. It was really close. Well, you know you're going to go up on the thing now. You've never won demo of the day. You Could be winning demo of the week on Sunday. You're in on Sunday, so this is your opportunity, Becky, to really hammer home. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget, you've got all of those fantastic reasons to watch us with the Jubilee event. Of course, if you join up Club Inspire, £5, $5 or euros will be credited into your account. You've got all of those 3 for 2s as well. You've got your double points, you've got your discounts on your shipping, and of course, free gifts each and every day. Don't forget, tomorrow, Becky and Michelle are going to be here. Play Your Crafts Right coming up from 11. 2 o'clock you've got your Craftalog, and then 6 o'clock Craft House as well. Of course, you've got your weekend saver bag to look forward to, and you've got all of those craft kits coming up for you as well. A massive thank you to all of the team, as always. It was quite close, 15 votes in it apparently. Superstar Susie on the socials. Radical Rachel's been with us today as well. Awesome as always. Thank you to Tracy, thank you to Erin, thank you to Willow, thank you to George, thank you to Jamie, thank you to Becky, and thank you to Michelle. Well done to Becky, of course, for winning demo of the day. The 2 will be back tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic day, the penultimate day of our Jubilee event with Becky, with Michelle. Will they still be talking to each other tomorrow? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out. Till then, bye. I'll see you next week.